that I trust is me.
So, dream items on Roblox. For you, it might be a Dominus, maybe a Domino Crown, a Void Star, or a Valkyrie Helm. For me, it's the scariest hood, and I'm going to tell you a short story on how I got this item. So, grab your drinks, your snacks, and lock in. Now, before I tell you how I got this item, you know I got to give a little history lesson, right? Cause I know the moment I said scariest hood, you're like, yo, what the hell is that? Like, some of you probably don't even know what this item is. Maybe you've heard of it, but like you just forgot about it, or you just never heard of it in general. So yeah, let me give you a little history lesson. So the scariest hood is a hat accessory that came out during the 2018 Memorial Day sale. It was on sale for 2 days, and it had a starting price of 15,000 Robux, and only 232 copies were sold, which is actually not a lot. It makes this item semi-rare, but not too rare, you know? Semi-rare. And you're probably wondering, yo, East, why does it only have 232 copies and it came out in 2018? Well, I'm about to get to that in a second, but one thing I want to point out is that this item takes inspiration from the Final Reaper and the Scary Hood. Like, you could tell like the long point of the hoodie and the little skull part, a little skeleton thingy, the little skeleton face, you can see like right here. And the bottom part, it's exactly like the Scary Hood. So like if the Scary Hood and the Final Reaper had a baby, you would get the scariest hood. There are 3 reasons why this item didn't really do well in sales. The first reason, is my own opinion, is because they released in the summertime. Like, why would you release a Halloween item in the summer? Like, that's just dumb as hell. If they released this in like October, it would have done a lot better. Now, the second reason is the price. If you scroll down, like, look at that. Like, people were not happy about the price. Like, 15k Robux. Like, bro, back then, people didn't have money in their pockets like that. Like, players do not have money like that compared to now, where everybody has a shit ton of Robux. 15k Robux was a lot for an item back then. And the third reason, if you scroll all the way down, I mean, look at that, is because nobody gave a fuck about this item. Everybody wanted like the work clocks. This is like the Memorial Day sale. Everybody wanted the antlers, the big head, bigger head. Nobody gave a fuck about a Halloween item. Nobody cared. Look at it, scroll down, look at that Silverthorn antlers. We want bigger head, we want work clocks. Look at that, work clocks, work clock headphones. Now, like, nobody gave a fuck about this item, which is pretty sad, but that's the harsh reality about it. So yeah, that's why this item didn't really do too well. Anyways, on to the story, because I'm getting sidetracked. So I already had a head start because like I had like a bunch of smalls sitting on my account. So I was like, you know what, why not get them mildly irritated? And I regret it. I wish I got a green banded top hat instead, but it is what it is. And I'm what you would call a failed trader. I really suck at trading, and you're about to see in a couple of trades, man. Like, you could tell I'm not that good at trading. Anyways, moving forward, yeah, I had to use a bunch of smalls because I had to throw in Robux as well. I didn't want to, but nobody was accepting with these items. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'll just throw in Robux. It is what it is. So I got a legitimate. Then I bought a bunch of smalls. I'm just going to throw screenshots on the screen because, you know, here are the screenshots. I just like bought a bunch of smalls. I had to wait like at least 15 days. And then, boom. I ended up trading the smalls for the rosy small. And then the next day I used the mildly irritated along with the other smalls. And I threw in 1,000 Robux to get the dice crown. The dice crown doesn't even look that bad. I just wish there was like more dices around the crown instead of like it having 3 dices alone, which looks kind of dumb, but is what it is, right? So after that, I got the Vault Commando. When I saw the Vault Commando, oh my god, like this shit was so depressing to even look at. This thing sold for like 40k. Look at it, man. Like, it's doing horrible. Look at it. Goes down. Like, it's doing horrible, man. Holy shit. So 2 days later, I had to wait 2 days, and then boom, I used everything I had to get the scariest hood. A person accepted the trade before but didn't go through because this guy accepted. This is the guy right here. Like, I know he probably wanted to get rid of his scariest hood for a long time, and I didn't want to sacrifice the traffic cone, but it is what it is. First come, first serve. So it is what it is. And yeah, that's how I got it. So yeah, that's pretty much a story on how I got, you know, my dream item, the scariest hood. And I don't really plan on trading it. As I said before, I don't plan on trading it for profit. I plan on keeping it forever. It's honestly sad that this item is not really talked about a lot. I feel like if this item were to like regain its glory, I feel like Roblox would have to add like a sound effect to it. Because if we take a look at Rolling Mons and look at sale history, yeah, it was doing good at the start, but then yeah, it went down, like went downhill in 2022 all the way to 2023. It was coming back up a little bit, but then it crashed and it's like, nah, like people were not interested anymore. Hell, let's look at its recent value changes. It was valued around 55k, then it got lowballed, and it kept on getting lowballed and lowballed. But last year in 2023, it had a little bit of hype to it, and then the hype died down pretty quickly because when 2024 began, the item got lowballed more and more and more to the point where it got devalued, which is pretty sad. If a Roblox admin is watching this video, please add a sound effect to the scariest hood, and I promise you this will be talked about by a lot of people, even YouTubers, even big YouTubers. Everyone's gonna be talking about it, and it's gonna be in rotation a little bit more. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know what your dream item is. I'm Mo7 Eastwood, and I'm out.